All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Target Talk. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Justin. I got Mike.
What up?
And sitting down with us today, we got Ant Buchanan in the building, man. How's it going? We appreciate you coming out.
Doing good, man. I appreciate you guys having us.
Always.
Yeah, appreciate you taking out the time. I'm sure you're very busy schedule to come sit down with us.
Man, I wouldn't say busy. It's just steady. I would say steady because I used to be busy, and busy got me nowhere other than anxiety. So now I make my own plate. I don't allow people to put shit on my plate. So that's why you see the motion now, is because I pick and choose what I want to put on my plate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
You're already dropping gems, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
So, man, I was like, would you say like one of the biggest A&Rs in the city, man? Like, is that how would you describe yourself?
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
The biggest independent A&R in Dallas, Texas, I'll say that. Heavy on the word independent, because I do consultancy work for, the major labels, some, what we used to call it back in the day, boutique labels as well. And then I managed one of the greatest legendary producer groups in Texas history. So, man, A&R, manager, executive. Yeah, man, that's what I do.
Yeah. My bad, Justin. I kind of stepped on your question a little bit, but
you did, man.
I mean, but you still.
We're gonna run it back. So the first question I always ask on this show, man.
Yeah.
We got a guest. It could be easy. You seem like you got the answer already, so it's pretty easy. Who is Ant Buchanan for those who don't know?
A man of God first, a husband, and a father. An amazing father, as my kids would say. That's me. The A&R executive shit, that's just icing on the cake. Networking is what I do. So I kind of just landed here, I'm a networker, so people, man, can you manage me? Can you do this? Can you do that? So that's how I landed in the music industry. But first and foremost, I'm a man of God. Faith. That's who I am, man. Mustard seed. Family over everything. This music shit, it don't mean nothing, without a solid foundation. And my foundation allows me to go out and hunt and kill and do the shit that I do at a high level. So that's who I am.
Yeah.
That was a great answer.
That is a great answer. I'm glad we got to get in the boat, too.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a dope answer. So, like, a lot of people hear A&R, and they might not know, like, really what that entails. Like,
man, what?
What does A&R mean for you? Like, what's
ugly
like
shit? The shit nobody wants to do is for, I'll be honest, artists and repertoire. So, it could be going to get waters, coffee for the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in a huge session with, the label, and the artist say, I'm hungry. It's DoorDash and food. Is, the real boots to the ground work. That's what A&R is for people that don't know. A lot of people put A&R on it and they just trying to, be a dot connector. But a true A&R is going to do everything that it takes to take an idea from inception to completion. So if that's getting a songwriter, if that's the production, if that's booking the studio time, if that's, late nights, early mornings, there's just a lot of ugly work, and you have to be built for it. You have to be born for it to be great. Yeah. It's easy to land a record, a viral TikTok record, and say you an A&R, but to me, it's the people that are there before everyone gets there, and the person that's there when everyone leaves.
Yeah.
Making sure the files get to where they go. Making sure the songs don't get leaked. Making sure that the credits are right. Making sure that everybody's PROs are buttoned up so that when the song does drop, everybody's getting paid. Making sure that the LODs are correct on the producer agreements. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, bro.
It sounds like a lot of attention to detail.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Meticulous shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, if you miss it, you gonna be the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you miss that, the dot on that I or the cross on that T, everybody gonna be looking at the A&R. Yeah. So it's like, it's a fun job though.
Yeah.
It's a fun job.
Yeah.
So, when did you realize that this was the lane that you wanted to get into?
Again, I just landed here. Like you met my brother Al. I was managing an artist out of Houston. This was 2013, 2014. And we were doing shows at Deep Ellum, opening up for people. And my wife went to school with Adolphus Nolan, that's Al, and he moved back from New York. He built an app for MoMA, New York Museum of Modern Arts. And then he found out that he was having a baby. So he was like, I'm not raising my baby in New York. Mm-hmm. He moved back and we had a show at Independence Bar and Grill right down in Deep Ellum. And he came and we sat down and we talked. He was like, dude, I got an idea. Let's do a festival in Deep Ellum. I'm like, holy shit, let's do the series. So the festival didn't happen, but we ended up building a company called the Ntrl Co. And that's how I fell into A&R work. He said he had some ideas. He wanted to put out an EP, and I had the resources, the producers, and things like that. So I A&R'd that full project, and then it kind of just spiraled out of control from that because it did really good independently. So then other people started reaching out to me, and that's how we're here. But I will also say October 1st, Patrick Hill, that's my brother. He is behind a lot of Jason Lyric's work. He was on Rick Ross's in-house production team. He's Grammy nominated producer. He was the one that told me that was my calling. So shout out to my bro, October 1st. He was like, bro, you an A&R. Can't nobody do what you doing. Yeah. So that's when I really leaned into it. And I'm here, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In the beginning, you talked about working with a legendary production group.
Yeah.
So you want to get into that?
Oh man, for sure. They go by the Avengers. October 1st, Grammy nominated, RIAA certified producer. Her, Ty Dolla $ign, Rick Ross, Jason Lyric, Sir Tim's music. He's a musical genius. He's a musical director. So like when he's not producing like for the industry, he's out playing piano at high-end weddings and events. He's coordinating things for people behind the scenes. Rhapsody, we just got a couple producer agreements that I'm not gonna speak on the artists, but we got those in the pipeline. Lone Star Music, Grammy award-winning producer, Rhapsody, Erykah Badu, Eminem, Lecrae, who else did Lone Star produce for? Man, you name it. Yeah. Keyshawn Allen, crazy producer. Justin Darkside Mitchell, he just got his first gold record with No Cap. He's in a publishing deal. He's got a pub deal with Pulse. I handle some of his works. Who else, man? Somebody gonna get mad at me. Brandon, my boy Brandon Williams. He's on tour with Isaiah Huron right now. He's his MD. Miggy Music. He does a lot of work with what's that studio out there in Carrollton? The big studio, school. What's the school? Media Tech.
Okay.
Yeah, Media Tech out there, man. Like I got it. There's not one producer in the city of Dallas that doesn't send me beats. And then my big bro, Symbolic One. He produced Power for Kanye West. Okay. He's worked with Madonna and Beyonce. That's my partner too, man. So just shout out to the entire Dallas producer community, but my core is the Avengers, man. Those are the guys that allow me to take all of their music and go make shit happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. And you mentioned Grammys and stuff. You're actually a Grammy member yourself, man.
Yes, sir. I'm a Grammy voting member. Not a professional. I'm a voting member. Yeah. But then I'm also a Grammy U mentee, mentor. Okay. So every year we get a new batch of mentees, and we go from point A to point Z. And I'm proud of my mentee this year because she actually landed a internship with Universal Music Publishing.
Okay.
Out of 30,000 applicants, she was one of the ones that won an internship. So I'm proud of that. So yeah, shout out to the Recording Academy on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you end up becoming like a Grammy voting member and mentee?
It's a crazy process. I was, after it for about 5 years, man. It's because you can submit an application, but you're not going to get in without recommendations from actual members, from voting members. And I didn't know that. So every year it was like, man, I want to be a voting member. I didn't understand how it worked. But the more work that I put in and the deeper into the music industry I got, people were just like, man, are you in the Recording Academy? I'm like, no, I've been trying for the last 5 years. They're like, oh shit, why didn't you say nothing?
Yeah.
I got you. You gonna need another recommendation, but I'll give you one. So the year that I got in, I actually got 4 recommendations, and you only need 2.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how I got in, man. Yeah.
Can you vote on like anything, or are you in a certain category?
So it's like a 310 kind of thing. You only can vote in the genres that you actually have credits in.
That's
so my genres are R&B, hip hop, and gospel.
Okay.
That's where I stay, because I don't want to take the opportunity from someone else in rock or alternative or something that I don't really have credits in, because how can I vote and say this is great and I don't work in that realm? You know what I'm saying? So I just stick to R&B, hip hop, and Christian.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
That's why. Yeah.
For sure. Well, back into the artist side of things, like when you hear an artist for the first time, what are you listening for?
That's a loaded question. Before I even listen to an artist, if I showed you my DMs, you would be like, holy shit. Because I'm one of the A&Rs that if you send it to me, I'm going to fucking listen to it. That's what separates me from anyone else. I don't care if you have 200 followers, 36 followers, or 87,000 followers. If I get the DM and you send me music, I'm going to listen. But I'm going to ask you a series of questions. It's just kind of like, do you watch The Walking Dead? Mm-hmm. So you know how, my boy, he asked you a series of questions to see if he's going to let you in his community.
Right.
Have you killed before? Have you, and then if you lie about it, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just asked, how long have you been doing music? Are you serious about doing music? And where's your catalog? Or is this just one song? If you send me a one-off, I'm going to give you like 15 seconds. And if it's not crazy, I'm going to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Because like the first 15 seconds of a record will tell you everything. Mm-hmm. So everything that I need to know is in the first 15 seconds, 15 to 30, I'll say. But the first thing that I look at is their Instagram and see if it's true. It's not about followers for me, but if you say you got 87,000 followers and then I go look at 5 posts and you got 27 engagements, I'm not taking you seriously. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's just authenticity. That's what I look for, because we can build all the other shit.
Right. Yeah.
We can build all the other shit. Like my boy RJ the Weirdo, shout out to him. He just signed a deal last year with Easy Money, Sean Barron, one of the biggest executive in the game, him and Ty Dolla $ign. And shit, I think he might have had less than 5,000 followers, you know what I'm saying? And it was just based off of the music. Mm-hmm. If the music is good, everything else can follow, you know what I'm saying? And then you just got to put in the work from there. Yeah. And so I just look for authenticity.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people get too caught up in numbers and followers and stuff. And it leads them to buying engagement and stuff.
Yeah, that shit is a button that's controlled all by the same people. Yeah. It's like once one person fuck with you in the industry, it's like the door's gonna open. And then you got the cheat code if the music is actually really fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you brought up RJ the Weirdo, man. How did you end up? Because you had a hand in facilitating that, man. Like, how did that come across? Man, so me and RJ, we've been locked in since pre-COVID. Mm-hmm. He's been behind the scenes writing for a lot of people for a long time. And I've always told him, man, like, use that shit for you. And he just had a bunch of music on tuck, but we kind of like lost connection. And fast forward, like me and Cash Page were doing a lot of work together.
We were doing studio sessions together. She was building independently. This was when she was in between her situation with Def Jam and then her new situation. So Sean Barron ended up flying to Dallas to he was trying to sign Cash. Mm-hmm. And she needed a studio session at Luminous. So we got the studio at Luminous and we went out there to link up with Sean. So me and Sean Barron ended up exchanging numbers while they were, talking about that deal. So I'm like I said, I'm a networker. So I always keep in touch with power players. So, hey, Sean, what do you need? What you working on? And he was like, man, Leon had just went crazy with Mutt. Like Mutt had just caught, right? Boom. So he was like, man, I'm getting ready to build out my label, Easy Money with Ty Dolla $ign. I need something special. I need something crazy. So God was like, that's RJ.
Yeah.
And I hadn't talked to RJ in like, I would say it had been like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. So I had a shit ton of old music. Mm. I'm like, he gonna be pissed if I send this music. I'm not sending it. So I went to bed and I swear God smacked me upside my head. Boom. That's RJ saying RJ's music. So I'm like, okay, I gotta be obedient. Mm. 5 songs. I send them to Sean. He called me. And he don't call me. It's just usually a text. He called me like, yo, bro, who is this? I said, man, this my young dog. This RJ the Weirdo. He said, this shit is crazy. I want to, can you get him on the phone? So then I panicked. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I ain't talked to this dude in a couple years. Like, I literally panicked. I'm calling everybody. I'm like DMing, like D Gotti. I hit up Debbie Stones. I'm like, hey, man, I need to get RJ on the phone ASAP. Like, this shit is happening. Sean wants to talk to him. And that's how it happened, man. And then next thing I knew, he was managing RJ and the deal was on the table, man. And then, so that's how I'm inside of the family for Easy Money, man. Like, those my guys over there, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why. But Easy Money, they building out a crazy roster right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, Leon on fire.
Yeah.
RJ just dropped a phenomenal tape this year, too.
Oh, man. Yeah. You see Joe Budden's just said, man.
Yeah, he got the Joe Budden co-sign.
Joe Budden got the co-sign. Yeah. And then we can't forget about Saige Michaels either. Yeah. Saige Michaels, man. I sent his situation over there to Sean Barron as well, and they closed it. So, I'm in the last calendar year, that's two major deals that's brought to the city of Dallas, off of my name, man. So I'm grateful.
That's dope.
I'm grateful.
Too. Yeah, because there's a lot of talent out here that just needs.
Man, Dallas is a melting pot of just dope shit. Like every year, if you watch the Grammys, a songwriter, a producer, sometimes an artist is winning, not just nominated, they're winning. Yeah. I love this city, man. Yeah. Because now, a lot, here's the thing, like the full circle moment for me was a lot of people didn't take me seriously. Like a shout out to my boy Sir Tim, shout out to my boy Lone Star Music in October, man, because it was a dark time for me where, I lost my mother and I kind of, unplugged. Yeah. But I was still bringing opportunities and things like that, and a lot of people didn't take my opportunity seriously, and those 3 guys always bet on me. You know what I'm saying? So they kept me going. Yeah. And that's the reason why those producer agreements are coming along now, because they kept feeding me. Mm-hmm. Hey man, I'm gonna give you this Dropbox link, and every beat that I make, you're going to get a notification. Go do what you do. I don't mind. Like, just make sure I get my advance and make sure that the back end is on point and it's credited right. So shout out to those guys. That's why I'm here now, man, because they didn't stop believing in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, for sure, man. So how hands-on do you like to be in the studio when you're with these guys?
It's a case by case for me. It depends on who the artist is. Like right now, my female artist, shout out to my girl Alexis Ray Parker. I don't have to be hands on at all with her. I make sure that we got the production. I'm gonna send it to her, and when she goes to the studio, the song's already written. Keyshawn and Sir Tim or Lone Star, whoever produced the record, is gonna go in there and vocal produce her. And we're a machine now. So like the only way I'm in the lab now is if I want to be. Right. If I want to get away from the crib and just go to the studio, that's a choice. My safe haven is on the couch, watching my TV, or being with my son and my family. That's where I love to be now. You know what I'm saying? The studio is for, optics for me. It's like if we need some content, if we need some shit for the next 30 days for IG, we'll book a studio session at Luminous, have Tokyo come out and shoot it, and then we just feed Instagram content for the next 30 days. But like I don't necessarily have to just be in the studio like that. Yeah. That was early on. That was, year 1 through 6. Mm-hmm. Now we at like 14. So it's like, man, fuck that shit. Yeah. Let them have it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Alexis Ray Parker. How'd that connection go?
Bro, I'm gonna say it like this, man. She's been phenomenal. She was in the situation coming out of COVID, and one of her freestyles went viral. So, me, I'm ahead of the curve. I DM her. I was like, yo, we got beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got beats. What's up? And she responded, like, send me a pack or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then fast forward, like, I didn't know she was in Dallas. November 2025. I'm like, I'm looking, and she popped back in my algorithm. I'm like, is she here? And then by then, other quote-unquote A&Rs had started beating down her line trying to get her, you know what I'm saying? And I had already planted the seed 2-3 years ago. So when she was fully out of her situation and I reached out, she was like, you the one that I'm going with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard nothing but good things about you. All the female artists that you work with, they speak highly about you. So that's how we got locked in. Yeah. And like I said, man, we haven't put out a record yet. And we got deals sitting on the table right now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? For her, and we ain't put out a fucking record. Yeah. That's how good the music is.
So that's based off of what y'all got in the tuck right now?
It's based off of her as an artist. Mm-hmm. It's based off of her organic authenticity and her fan base across social media. Mm-hmm. She retained all of her, Instagram followers and fans throughout, like when she got out of her deal. And then who she's connected to now. Mm. When you say Keyshawn is vocal producing her and recording her, Sir Tim is going to be her executive producer, and Lone Star is going to be, contributing to the production too. Like every night was like, shit, this is for real. This is a real deal. So
got the dream
team. You got the dream team, and then when the songs are mixed, then we throw in the oop to October to master it. He one of the coldest mastering, audio engineers in the country. You know what I'm saying? So like the people that know, they know.
Yeah.
So like, hey, send me that drop, send me that Untitled link. Let me hear that. And then it match up.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how you just got to create a land swell beneath it. Yeah. And when she raises you up, everybody gonna see you. Mm-hmm. Instead of chasing it, you know what I'm saying, just let it come to you.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you mentioned that at the beginning of the show, man, the Ntrl Co. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that?
It's neutral.
I'm sorry, man.
It's all right. Everybody says that. It's NTRL.
You said that earlier.
Yeah, THENTRL CO. The Ntrl Co. is just what you hear. Mm-hmm. We neutral.
Right.
You come to us with a business plan and it makes sense. We'll give you the capital to do your project, and then we'll just take 5, 10, 15% back in to pay us back for, putting up the capital for you to bring your project to life. And that's book publishing, that's music, that's film, it's whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My buddy Al, it started off as Notarize. It was a note-taking app for college students.
Wow.
And once that, kind of fizzled out, we moved it from Notarize to Ntrl. And then, I've been carrying it ever since. Because this dude was the only African-American software architect executive in the Southeast region of the United States. So he's built apps for, like I said, New York Museum of Modern Arts, the Baltimore Ravens, CSNBC. Like, the finished product sat on his desk before it went beta. So that's the type of person that I have in mind, that I can call and say, hey, bro, I need your help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how the Ntrl Co got started, man.
That's dope, man.
Yes,
Once again, my bad. No disrespect.
No disrespect. Everybody say natural, but it's neutral because we stay neutral. We don't choose sides. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put up that bread for you to do what you need to do, and then you just, it's basically venture capital.
Yeah.
That's all it is, just on the music side. Everybody needed a little bread to bring a vision to life.
Right.
And then we just turned it into something else.
Yeah.
Now we turn it into music deals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like, what does artists need when they come to Ntrl? Do they need to have everything already planned out for themselves, or?
You gotta have an appetite for success.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, I can't fuck with you. If you can't put forth the same 110, 150% as me, and I look over to the right and I'm sprinting and you got your hands on your knees and you that's the fastest way for me to jump off the ship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got an appetite for hunger and success, and we can make everything else happen. And you just got to be coachable too. You know what I'm saying? Because we've done it. Yeah. So if you can't listen to what we got to say, then we can't rock with you either. But other than that, just an appetite, man. Just want to be great.
Yeah.
But not say it. You got to put forth the actions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
How many of them combos have you had to have to where it's like you ain't hungry enough for this?
Early on, a lot.
Yeah.
But now the right people find, like I said, not allowing people to put shit on my plate, bro.
Yeah.
You try to put some shit on my plate, I'm going to get my fork and I'm going to stab your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like the right people have been finding me the last year and a half, man. It's like my tribe. Shout out to my wife. That's the key.
Okay.
My wife is the key.
Yeah.
Anybody that's not supposed to be around me, she ain't having it. She gonna look at me and like mid conversation, she gonna give me that look and be like, and they ain't the person that not even gonna see it. She just, that's my man.
Yeah. Don't the wives just have like a sixth sense?
Man,
They just know, man.
That's my left tackle, and I'm Matt Stafford, bro. I'm telling you, she is like, bro, she is so in tune. She be like, hey.
Yeah.
And if I kind of like, cause sometimes I'm like, man, babe, you tripping. And she be like, you want me to let you figure it out? And one time I was like, you tripping, babe. You, nah. And that shit backfired. And I was like, I will never, ever go against what you say when it comes to like discernment again. So since I've been operating that way, shit's like, with God steering the wheel and my wife,
yeah. Listen.
no complaints.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they definitely be knowing, man.
Yeah.
Man, what?
Sure.
like you, I was be like, nah, they cool. Don't worry about it. Like, nah.
Shit, you better listen to that woman.
Yeah.
You better listen to that woman.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
So what is the ultimate goal for Ntrl? Like where do you want it to become? What do you want it to become? Ultimately.
Eventually, man, I would love to have a joint venture with a major record label. That's my vision. Where, I have a stable of artists, kind of like what CMG did, with Interscope. The stable of artists, they give me a bag, we go do what we do. You distribute, you playlist, you market, we make the music. And, you give us the advance for the project. We disperse it the way that we need to disperse it. And we, I think that's the last thing Dallas is missing is a label that has direct connectivity to a major label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have some here. We have some, executives that have direct connectivity to the labels, but I'm talking about an actual, boutique label where it's like, okay, distribution, playlisting, marketing is all paid for by either Warner, Universal, Sony, Epic, whoever, and then the stable artists are right here from Dallas.
Right.
That's my vision.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's enough talent in the city for that, I feel like.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Who's some Dallas artists that really got your ear right now?
Man, Alexis Ray Parker, I'm always scream her first.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dose, another female artist.
Dose is dope.
Yeah, I appreciate it. ABM Benji, and my boy MJ the MVP, he's got a studio out here. She going crazy. She's spinning independently on the radio right now. Like, that's unheard of. No label, no budget, no nothing. Like, she got a hot record right now. It's called Let's Get To It with Ratchet Low out of Louisiana.
Okay.
So shout out to her. Like, I'm real big on the FemCs right now. Yeah. Shout out to my girl Ali Almighty. AJ the Alchemist. She's my favorite creative director and upcoming A&R. Like,
yeah.
She was the first person to pay me for my time just to pick my brain, dude. Like, that meant the world to me. Yeah, so shout out to her. Of course, Zillionaire Doe, Montana 700, Head Honcho Amir just dropped the album this past week. Hustle Man Keese, Scatino, Devi Stones, Jason Lyric, OG Jason Lyric, man, like one of my favorite artists, man. Like, he don't miss. On the R&B side, my boy RJ the Weirdo, go stream that right now. At least she's beautiful. One of the greatest R&B projects of the year. Like, I'm definitely pushing that up to the Grammys to be nominated for this year. Like, I'm trying not to miss nobody, man. Shoot, QP. I'm not sure if you know who QP is from Philly Station. He OG. Uno Loso just came home from federal prison. He got a crazy record out.
Okay.
Man, I'm tapped in, man. Like, I am tapped in. Big E.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big E, West Dallas.
Yeah.
Man, am I missing anybody that's going crazy right now? I don't think I am. That's about it, man. Yeah. That's about it.
That's a nice nice selection.
That's
right
good.
there.
Man, triple D to the core, man. Oh, man, Young Black.
Okay.
Nina Loretta. My boy J Rock Obama. Like, I'm going OG now twice. Best Show in Town. Yella. Man, I got records. I got crazy records. Like, that, we gonna get into that too, man. If you heard some of the records that I got on my fucking phone that'll never see the light of day because of fucking politics, bro, it'll blow your fucking mind, dog.
Like,
it'll blow your mind. Some of the shit that I got on my phone that nobody will ever hear. Dude.
Yeah. Like, just because of like label politics and stuff like that, or just
because of politics, period. Because people will rather fuck shit up and mess up the whole play because a percentage or because niggas fall out or the relationship ain't the same. So it's like, nah, you can't put the record out. Like, bro, if this music shit is ugly, it will ruin relationships.
Yeah.
Like, the craziest thing for me is being in this moment right now, being involved with labels, and the people that I thought would be with me when I got there, I don't even fucking talk to them no more.
Man.
People that called me brother, looked at me in my eyes and called me brother, told me they loved me, slept on my couch. Don't even fucking talk to them anymore, dude. Yeah. That's the ugly side. That's the shit that won't nobody talk, because when the digital streaming era came and they took the UPC off it's no longer tangible and it's intangible. You gotta realize how many songs are loaded on a daily basis. Yeah. So everybody feels like they can do it, right? Right. So the minute that any piece of motion or any kind of motion comes, it's like, oh, bro, let me let you hear this song. And then when it's not received the way that it's like, oh man, he's shitting on my dreams. It's not that. You can't take shortcuts. I didn't take shortcuts. It took me 20,000 plus hours to get to where I am, and I'm still just scratching the surface. Yeah. I don't have a job in the office for a label yet. Yet. Sure. But I didn't take any shortcuts, so why would I allow you to take a shortcut? Just because I have Sean will look at me crazy if I sent a record for somebody that's just been doing this shit for 2-3 months, and it's not good. But they won't receive it in that way. It's like, oh, bro, you hating. Yeah. Why don't you just send it? And then when I give them a real answer, then they stop talking to you. Right. So that's why wifey come in the hand. Like, what you think about this person? She's like, nah. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. That sucks. Especially knowing you have probably like a gold mine on your phone, man, and you can't show nobody.
Bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's
probably like some dream collabs in there that we never gonna get.
Man, I got a song on my phone right now. It's got Yellow Beezy, Montana 700, and Zillionaire Dough on it. And it'll probably nobody will probably ever hear this song. Yeah. And that's just one.
Yeah. That's sad to hear, man. I'm sure it's fire too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It at the right moment, it probably would have changed the landscape of what Dallas look like right now.
That's what we need right there.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Sad to hear, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what do you listen to on like a daily basis? Like, are you just listening to new artists? Do you ever get time to go back to some old music that you used to grow up on? Like,
you gonna laugh at me, bro.
What's up?
The greatest is Saige.
Okay.
So Saige greatest hits. Yeah. Bootsy Collins. The Munchies for Your Love. Like, my dad was a music connoisseur, so like, you know, that's what I grew up on. You know, like R&B, Anita Baker, shit like that. But when I'm in A&R mode, I just go to playlists. Like, I go to the, you know, Brown Sugar, upcoming R&B, you know, what's hot today, New Music Friday, shit like that. But normally, like, the top songs I'm already tapped in because of, you know, who I'm around. Yeah. You know, especially on the publishing side, like, you know, being connected to, you know, publishers like Pulse and APG, you know, the songwriters that's writing all these songs are asking for our production. So it's like, who is this for? And it's like, oh shit, you know, Baby Chief do it. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, people know now because he going crazy. Yeah. But like, I've been knowing about him for about the last 8 months. Okay. But he got a viral record right now. You know, Game 6. But to answer your question, man, there's nothing that I don't turn down nothing but my collar. You know what I'm saying? Empire of the Sun, like, that's one of my favorite groups, man. So Walking on the Dream, that song is like, that changed my life. You know, so I listen to a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Does it feel like work when you listen to music?
No.
It's because you love music, so
it's my escape. Music is my escape, man. Like I said, since my mom been gone, man, anxiety is like something that I've struggled with. You know, anxiety, a tad bit of depression, you know what I'm saying? Because like, the one person that I know, like, unconditionally, like, is there for me is no longer here. So like I had to learn how to live again without her, you know, and that's some hard shit to do.
Yeah.
So if you, is your mom still here?
Yes, she is.
Your mom still here? Yeah, relationship good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hug that woman. Kiss that woman. Cherish that woman every chance that you get.
Yeah.
So that when she leaves here, you don't have any regrets.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, she is. And I'm not wishing that. I'm not saying that.
No,
I'm just giving you game.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's what gets me through is like the fact that when my mom left here, we would like, that was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So like we was good. It hurt like a motherfucker. But like that's what keeps me through is like we wasn't beefing. We was always on the same page. And I got like a million memories locked away in my heart. So when shit get dark and ugly, I just pull one of them bitches out and be like, okay, I'm gonna be all right. So yeah, bro. It don't feel like work, man. Like it's my therapy.
Yeah.
It's my therapy.
I'm sorry for your loss, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, hey shit. I'm 40. So it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like just she in a better place. She ain't hurting no more.
For sure. And she's watching over you, man. Every step you make, man.
Yeah. Helping steer this motherfucker too.
Yeah. All that success you having, man. I'm sure.
Yeah, man. Sometimes when I don't be knowing where to go, I look up like, Mama, I'm finna let go of the wheel. She be like, all right, I got you.
Got you. Yeah,
I got you. I be like, for you, for sure. Don't crash this bitch now. And because that's how me and my mom talk to each other. Don't crash this motherfucker, Mama. And I wake up and I'm still good. So, man, she got me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
How do you know artists is like artists from what am I trying to say? Like, how do you separate the talent from being ready?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't. Because me, the way that I operate, if the talent is there and the music is in line, the crew that I got around me, we gonna get you motherfucking ready, dog. So it's just like it's kind of like a trigonometry equation. Like if you look at it and you know it, you know it. You know what I'm saying? So like with Alexis, it was like, okay, she got it. This is all she needs. And all she needed was structure and somebody that believes in her and somebody that's gonna push her through that wall when self-doubt gets there. That's all she needed. And when she gets to that wall, she gonna look back at me and I'm gonna kick her right through the wall. And she gonna be like, all right, bro, I'm on the other side of it now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, bro. It's not a ready in the industry. It's just if it's for you and you take those steps every single day, it's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
The reason that it don't, the only reason that it doesn't is because the motherfuckers stop. They stop.
Yeah.
If you keep going, it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah. How does that feel from your perspective when that happens for artists that you've had a hand in?
Best fucking feeling in the world, bro. Because it's like, it's those late nights, early mornings. It's those, bro, I don't think I can do this. I don't think this song is good enough. And it's just like, yes, it is, bro. Like, just listen to me. And that feeling, bro, is insane, man. Yeah. Because it's like, it's something that you dream about, right? And not many people have gotten there. There's not a lot of like executives and A&Rs that can say, I took this artist and took them there. There's not a lot of people. Like, a lot of them are already in the offices on the independent label. On the independent side, you got some, but then it's like, once you do it once, you just get fixated on doing it again, dude. Yeah. Because it's like, boom. And once you do it again and again and again, and then you managing one that get a deal that's what opens the door for the A&R.
Mm-hmm.
Because being the A&R, you just pass them off and then they're gone. But when they attach to you on some paperwork and they sign that deal, then the label's looking at you like, you got any more?
Right, bring us some more.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, that's dope.
So when a record starts moving, how do you know it's like real momentum rather than just a moment?
It's got to feel good for one, because anybody can go viral. Because you can pay.
Right.
Payola's still here. It's just in the form of Google and Meta ads. You know what I'm saying? Everybody frowned upon payola when the radio was doing it. But payola was frowned upon. But now all you got to do is, do short form content, throw $1,000 in Meta ads, and if a piece of content go, it go. That's not necessarily a good record. A good record is something that somebody will ask for tangibly. So like, hey, you got physical copies, vinyls, anything like that. When you got people asking for it like that, or pre-saves. You know what I'm saying? When you start leaking a record, when you start previewing a record, and that pre-save link is going crazy, that's a sign of a good record. Because, I think 500 pre-saves before a song comes out and land you across a bunch of playlists, and you'll be Billboard Top 200 on 500 pre-saves. People don't know that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard as fuck to do as well.
Because it's hard to, I'll pre-save songs for people I like, but I know a lot of people don't hit that pre-save list.
Yeah. Because they not tapped the fuck in.
And plus, a lot of people don't really know what the purpose of doing pre-save is.
The purpose, and Apple, how hard they make it to pre-save.
It's really
they
hard.
take you the 3 screens.
Yeah.
3 screens to pre-save something, right? So if you pay attention, it's like, okay, why are they taking me through 3 screens to do this? So if you can break it down into bite sizes like that and let people know, more people will pay attention to it. This might be what get me my job in the office too, telling this shit. But and another thing too, man, is the amount of people that's replaying. If you can get people to post your shit on TikTok, if you can get people to repost your music with links and things like that, that's another sign. And then if Pandora picks it up, that's another sign. So it's just it's a lot of factors of if it's a good record or not. But honestly, I don't feel like there's good or bad records. It's just it either resonates or it doesn't. That's what makes me a different kind of A&R, because there's certain types of music that I just cannot vibe with that have billions of streams. It just doesn't resonate with me. Doesn't mean it's a bad record. It just doesn't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that sets me apart from other people, because like, oh, that's trash. No, it just don't resonate.
Yeah. And
then I change people's perspective. Stop. Because you'll never see me online saying there's something that I don't listen to there. You never see me online saying that something is trash, because you're robbing another unbiased listener from an experience to genuinely embrace a song without hearing any kind of negativity. You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest pet peeve about the internet, is when Drake drop or Kendrick drop and the song, the album been out for 12 hours and everybody is giving a full review on it. It's like, dude, how the fuck can you give a full review on an album in 12 hours?
Yeah.
Shit aged like wine, man.
Right.
I'm still sitting with Iceman right now, and you ain't you can scrub my entire digital footprint, and all you see me say is Iceman out. Because I'm still finding songs like, oh shit,
still digesting.
Oh shit, like this. How did I miss this one? There's some gems in here. There's some bars in here. He actually fucking rapping on this song. But I know this gonna make the rapidy rap rappers mad that I'm bringing up Iceman on here. But
I mean, he rapping on there.
But let them tell you he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a good point, because I remember I remember album reviews used to come out like a week after the album dropped, or
like 30 days.
Or the reviewers had the album before and then they dropped it because they lived with it for quite
the
some
source.
time. Yeah.
They sat with the album probably a month before they even gave it mics or whatever, and the editor wrote about it. Now it's just like everybody trying to beat each other to the punch to say something is good or bad or not, and it's like that's why it's so hard to stay on the charts, because it's like, give me something else.
Yeah.
Give me something else. Give me something else. Give me something else. That's another way that you know music is good, is if people are still sitting with your shit 2, 3, 4 months after your release and still talking about it. That's the record that you need to put some money behind. That's the record that because it's so, give it to me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people still talking about Drake.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's a good album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
It's facts.
Dropping gems, man. Dropping gems.
So, like, what does the Dallas music scene like look from where you're sitting at right now?
I think the Dallas music scene is in a unique spot, but it got some major choices to make. Who to get behind, who to push, what managers and quote unquote executives to push out. There's a lot of choices to be made in Dallas, because the eyes are here. You got CMG is here. That's Yo Gotti. Every major label has a representative here in Dallas right now. So the scene is really, really good, but it's at a pivotal point. You know, if you don't have the right people in place, it can go bad. Yeah. But I think I call myself an OG. I call my guy MJ, the MVP. He's an OG that has, nothing but good in his heart. You got people like October. There's a lot of people that's standing in the gaps that are, trying to hold it up so that it doesn't go the way that it's been going in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are alive. Artists that are making good music are staying alive.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, is because we just got to keep these kids safe. We got to keep them on their grind, on their mission. That's why I love Zillionaire though, man. Like, what he's doing for the younger generation is unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he's talking about in his music, the real estate, teaching kids a whole nother aspect of life is like, that's monumental to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that. Like, I had Jeezy talking about fucking moving dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I had. I had Jeezy, I had Pac, I had Biggie, I had, Jay-Z. Like, they were all talking about the hustle. And I think, what the newer generation are figuring out is that their voice means everything. So Dallas is, I'm forever in debt with Dallas, because it saved my life, for one, when I moved here from Michigan, and for two, man, it's in a really, really good place, and I just want to see it excel, because the infrastructure is here. Shout out to my boy M-Saw and Iris. You know what I'm saying? He's been working tirelessly on that, giving independent artists a platform to, showcase their talent. It's just a lot of people like myself behind the scenes that just don't care about the spotlight, and that's what it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You feel like we're like an artist or two away from like really blowing up to get where we need to be?
No, we there. Big extra plug. We fucking there, man. Like, we are there. Yeah. It's just I just think Dallas has to because we're a top 4 market when it comes to radio, film, shit like that. I just need Dallas to embrace its own before the world embraces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel like we got a problem with
we follow the wave in Dallas instead of creating the wave for their homegrown. You got to think about Yella. You know what I'm saying? That's on me went crazy nationally.
Yeah.
And then Dallas was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Big X the plug.
Yeah.
Texas caught outside of Texas. And then it was like, oh shit. RJ broke in New York and Cali.
Yeah.
Now people like, oh, who is this RJ the Weirdo kid?
You from Dallas? Okay.
This nigga been writing for motherfuckers in Dallas for 12, 14 years. Cash, where did she break?
Where the
Cash Page,
LA?
Park Car Conversations.
Yeah.
Love songs with Black.
Yeah.
Where did that break?
That was Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
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 And this is facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break our own artists here.
Yeah.
And can't nobody tell us shit. That's the final key. Break an artist here. And I think we're almost there. Because like I said, AB and Benji, she's spinning right now. Let's get to it. So, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's kind of, I don't know, I feel like when you talk about like the trap side and like the super indie side, there's kind of like a separation there. There's not
for
really
sure. It'll forever will be.
You think so?
Forever will be.
Yeah.
Like I left the trap side, man, because I don't like the way niggas do business on that side. I hate it.
Yeah.
R&B, you ain't gotta worry about a motherfucker running off with no beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much shit involved. Singing, you gotta mix the track down. Like the trap nigga, man, they'd take a fucking 2-track and record that motherfucker on Garage, man.
Yeah.
And then you look up and the song is out and viral, and then you gotta fucking file a takedown and threaten them, and then they wanna beat you up because you finna take the shit down.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
I jumped out. Man, a rap nigga can't ask me for a beat. The only way they get a beat from me is if you signing this split sheet contract right here and there. I don't care if the song ain't recorded. The only way you get me to send this via email, not text.
Right.
So it's timestamped.
Yeah.
This the only way you get the beat from me, bro. Sign this shit right here and there. So I ain't even gotta chase you down. Go ahead, put it out. I'm gonna let it accumulate some money. And then I'm gonna come see you. Hey man, you remember this that you signed right here? That's the only way a rap nigga get the beat from me, man.
That makes sense, man. That makes sense. Cause it don't take nothing to just go ahead. I'm gonna just rap on this right now. I'm gonna send this to my engineer right now, man. As is. I don't need no stems.
This shit. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Boy, they record that shit on GarageBand, mix it down, put that shit on Distro Kid. That shit be out in 22 days.
Right.
Dang. Shit less than 22 days. Actually, tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It was a part of the journey.
Yeah.
It was a part of the journey.
Makes sense, man.
Well, with everything that you've accomplished so far, man, what's next for you?
Whatever God has for me in store, man. I used to live in I used to rob myself of moments like this because I was like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do next? And like I said, now it's just like what I put on my plate is what I eat. So hopefully health. That's what I focus on now, man, because like a lot of my friends aren't here, you know what I'm saying? Like being 40, African American male, you know what I'm saying? Like health is everything for me. So, you know, just getting my mind right, my mental right, my body right. Because I got a 12-year-old son that leans and needs my support every single day. So, hopefully just God grants me, you know, health, wealth, prosperity, and then it just gives me the opportunity to keep doing shit like this on a day-to-day basis. I'm grateful with that, man, because, you know, I don't require much, man.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. Well, before we do get out of here, man, why don't you tell the people where to find you, where to find the Ntrl Co, all that, man.
Oh man, so Amp Buchanan on IG and TikTok. So that's AMP BUCHANAN. my government name because I'm an old nigga on Facebook. That's where I kind of stir shit up. You know, say bullshit just to get, you know, engagement because they be sending that check every month.
Oh yeah.
Be putting that gas in my car and shit like it. You know, 100, 120 a month.
My bad.
You know what I'm talking about? But that's where I'll be, you know, kind of on my shit. Like I just, you know, ask questions, see. I do give opportunities there too. And then LinkedIn is more professional. Anthony Buchanan. I jumped off Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to jump off Twitter.
Yeah. Well, it's getting bad over there on Twitter.
Yeah, I jumped off Twitter. When my whole feed was like ass and titties and porn, I'm like, bro, I don't even search this shit. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I just deactivated my account because it was about music, and then like when Elon jumped in, it was just like it just spiraled into something else. So it's like I got rid of that. But TikTok, Instagram, and Buchanan on Facebook, Anthony Glenn Buchanan. Just hit me up.
Yeah.
Send me some hot shit. What a camp. Send me some hot shit. You want to be next? Send me your shit.
Yeah.
We got to send us some stuff, man.
I have nothing for him, man. I got nothing for him right now.
I appreciate y'all having me, though.
Yes,
like,
sir.
for real, like, I don't normally do this, man. Like, my boy Caution 700 is the only podcast that I've ever done all over media.
Yeah. That was a dope interview, too, man.
I appreciate it.
And, like, because I was trying to find, like, as much as I was like, oh, he really don't do this.
I don't.
Like, so
you ain't gonna follow. My digital footprint is, like, it's different, man, because I come from an era, like, I'm an 80s baby. So, like, I call myself an analog person in the digital world. Like, I know how to do both, but I prefer to be analog because it's like you dodge so much bullshit when you analog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like. It's just,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because when niggas see this, they gonna be like, "Oh, bro, let me see you some shit," and I'm like, "No, nigga."
I heard your podcast, man.
Man, you said send us some stuff.
Yeah,
send you some stuff,
man, that
we
was
got
just
you.
a formality, man. I had to say that, but like, I just don't like being bothered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it just creates so much other shit when you have to tell a person no.
Yeah.
And I don't like it because, like, I'm an empath. Like, I'm a Cancer. My birthday is July 20th. So, like, I feel your energy from the jump. So, like, you can be a good person. How can I tell a good motherfucker that, like, you just don't have it?
Yeah.
That hurts me more than it hurts the person. Because it's like, I know I have the tools to help you, but it's just not there. So, like, if I just remain analog and let shit find me, it's just easier that way than popping my shit on on Instagram and saying, I'm the biggest this or I'm that. And then you just got an influx of people trying to hit you up about stuff that ain't gonna never, you know, leave a laptop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure.
Feel that for sure.
Yeah. Well, once again, man, thank you for coming by. You dropped a lot of gems for us today, man.
For sure.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming through.
And shout out to all my people. Shout out to Kalamazoo, Michigan. That's where I'm from, born and raised. Shout out to my Dallas family. Shout out to Target Talk on Target Podcast, man. Like, this means a lot, bro. This is a milestone for me that y'all, you know, reach out and have me sit down and come talk about what I got going on, man. Go stream RJ the Weirdo, At Least She's Beautiful. Go stream Saige Michaels, you know, Ty Dolla $ign, Busy Crook. He working on an album. He got a crazy single out right now with Leon Thomas. Man, anything Easy Money, go get that, man, right now. Stream that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Of course. But yeah, man. Till next time, guys. We out. Peace.
Peace.